First of all, welcome to the Valley. How special is it? What's your emotions now that you're, back in the dugout, affiliated with Major League Baseball here and the manager of the Mahoning-Valley-Scrappers?
That's exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited for the players, and it's just good to be getting ready to play some baseball. I know the fans are going to be excited out here to see these guys get after it, and I'm looking forward to see these prospects come out here and show everybody what they got and hopefully move to that next level.
Now, these are guys who hope to get to where you got in your career, which is the big leagues and a very successful career. What's your message to these guys who are from all over the place?
Just go out there and play your game. Play hard, leave it all out on the field. I think that's what I try to do as a ball player is make sure I didn't care if I hit it back to the pitcher or popped up in the infield, is that I was going to hustle down the line. I was going to play hard. I was going to run into a wall for my pitcher. I was going to try my best to be the best that I could possibly be. And as long as you can control that aspect of your game, which is something that you can control, and you can showcase that well, I think that puts you in a good position mentally to go out there and be successful.
These are guys that are now draft prospects. They hope to join an organization. It's not like the organization is giving you these players to work with. How do you bring them all together to sort of play as a team when the ultimate goal is for them to get to the big leagues and be drafted?
Yeah, that's a great question. Just talking to the guys about camaraderie within the clubhouse. I think number one I talked to you about was hustle, going out there, giving it your all, but also the way these guys gel together, the camaraderie is something that you also show to ball clubs, and you get the best out of yourself as well as the guys around you. When you're a winning ball club, more people take notice. I mean, it's as simple as that. Obviously, you're going to come out here and try to do what you can do as an individual, and that will help the team. But also there are team situations, and people look at those too. Can you play a team type of game, or are you just always all about yourself? And those are things that scouts look at, major league teams look at, and hopefully we can bring them all together. They can gel well, and that chemistry within the clubhouse is just spark right out the gate.
You're returning to the dugout, affiliated with Major League Baseball now. What's your level of excitement to take on this leadership role?
Well, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. This is my first role as a manager. I've head coached other teams before, but as the title manager, this is the first year for me. So I want to go out there and do the best for these kids that I possibly can. And for me, it's one of those notches on your dream. When you get called up to the big league for the first time, you made it there at that point. Now being called a manager for the first time, it's like I made it here at this point. But you just don't stop there. Obviously, you want to continue going, continue to grow. I'm going to learn a lot from the kids, the coaching staff that I have around me. There's a great coaching staff, Ron Mayhay, Victor Butler, Craig is a local guy here. And just continue to learn, not just from the experience or the things that I see on the field, but also from them and their knowledge.
This is a rabid sports town, lots of Cleveland Indians fans here. I know you look back fondly on your time with the Tribe. What do you remember most? What stands out to you, and how fond are those memories?
Wow, there's a lot of things. My entire career was blessed, and being able to come up with the Indians, I remember the first time that I got called up, well, it's a story in its own, but when I got called up and I made it to the ballpark, I was playing against, at the time, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Now you just call them the Rays, right? But I got to the ballpark, and Eddie Murray, he was sitting in the dugout, and I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, that's Eddie, and I'm looking out at the field, and I'm just like, wow, this is so beautiful. And then later on, as I'm saying that kind of out loud, they're like, man, this is one of the worst ballparks it's still beautiful to me. I mean, it's my first ballpark that I've been to as a major leaguer, so it's always going to be beautiful to me. But that's just one of my first memories of arriving to the ballpark, seeing Eddie, being able to meet Ellis Burks, Omar Vizquel, Jim Tomei, those veteran guys that I'm playing video games with them like before I get called up, and it was really special.
And what's your message to the fans here? Obviously, they draw very well here. What's your message as you come in and lead this group of scrappers?
Just enjoy it. Just do it. As a fan, do what you do, just come out here, enjoy the game of baseball, enjoy the time out in the sun. Hopefully it'll still be sunny. There's some beautiful weather right now. But, it's a family type of environment. Baseball is bringing your kids to the game, and just, just cheer these guys on. It'll help them out a lot. Obviously, they're going to be a little nervous coming out here, playing in this atmosphere in front of this crowd with a lot on the line for them. So their support is always, is always needed. You know, even for me when I was playing, when the fans had my back and they're out there cheering for you, it made you get a little hype. It made you want to do a little bit more, play a little bit better.